Hello everyone. So for today, figure let's make more stuff. Or more pockets for this journal. I have more pre-made pockets here. Let's get using these. Just because, again, they're already pre-done. Let's add some tags and all that jazz. These were done in January. I don't remember what I called them. I apologize, but let's see if I can find some more smalls here. How about I just stick that one in there? Alright. So I'm just going to do a quick cutout of this. One thing about fussy cutting is that I've learned over the last year is if you have to use the big scissors, take your time with it. Don't try rushing it. It seems to be way easier to use. Alright, now let's figure out pockets and tags and all that jazz for this. I'm thinking. I have a bunch of these little cards, journaling cards and stuff like that. I want to add them to it for sure. I feel like they'd be cute little adds to both sides automatically. Alright. Okay, that's going to be a page. And this one is going to be one. Awesome. That get trimmed off, and this part get a little trimmed off, and looks a bit better. Yeah, it's okay, they'll get fixed when we're doing the backgrounds for these. So not a problem. Alright. Now what to use? Don't really want to use the same things over and over again though. Yes, we'll do that for one of these. Reason why I keep my scraps from other pages. Because doesn't that just fit it perfectly? Wonderfully. That one anyways. Let's see for the next one. Do I have another page like that? It's just words? Yes, I do. Alright. It's strange having my upstairs neighbors back for the first time in months. Well, not months, but this month. Longer than the 5 minutes, 10 minutes they've been coming over. Or coming home, I should say. Okay. Let's add a little something to these. I know, more fussy cutting. Sorry, it needs to get done in order to do this. I kind of want to go on to more projects, so I'm kind of rushing this. I don't know why. Also, I did make a sale on my napkins this past week on my Etsy shop, which was awesome. Sorry, I get really concentrated when I'm trying to cut these. And I think I want a blue label. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Because I plan on this being a journaling card, it don't matter much. The certain parts don't matter as much as what I should say. I'm sorry I'm not very talkative today. Normally I am a talkative person, but today was a rather boring-ish day for me and the kids. We didn't do much. It was rather rainy here in Wisconsin, very rainy. And so we didn't do much for that reason. It did have a little bit of sun towards the end of the day, but I wasn't going to get the kids all hyped up right before, an hour or two before bedtime, because that's a bad idea. So, I try not to get the kids all hyped up before bedtime. That's just logic where I come from when it comes down to dealing with Bella, especially. She starts wanting to relax and everything else about an hour before bedtime. And if you interrupt that hour of relaxation time, she kind of gets a little angry at the world. And I'm probably going to sew around it, so it ain't going to be too plain either, because I only have black thread, so that's gonna be what it is. More fussy cutting, I know. Never ends. And I did not pre-fussy cut any of this, so I cut it enough where it fits in the bag. That's basically it. It's sad that I just want to turn on the air conditioner so I don't have to listen to the upstairs neighbors being loud. Like, honestly, that's what I feel like at the moment. Oh, I'm totally gluing that there. And I've been watching a lot of Vampire Diaries lately. Ooh, also I started watching that new Loki series to it, which I thought was quite interesting. Let's add some buttons to the top. I don't know why I feel like I need something there, but I do. On this opposite side, like 2? Or should I have 3? Ooh, 3. One with the pink. I like that. Yeah. There. Ooh. Let's make one of these pretty flowers, too. Right there. I know, I'm just like adding stuff and adding stuff and adding stuff. Add what comes to mind. I'm not necessarily being very particular about this. Need there. Something. Ooh. Yes, right there. I love it when ideas just like pop up with these. Doesn't always happen. But when it does happen, it's nice. So that goes like that. Ooh, I really like that. Okay. That gives me more of an idea of what I want to do with this one now. I think I'm going to add some of this to the top of that, actually. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. And this I'm actually going to cut so it's sized better too. Quick. There we go. Alright. got that. And then I think I have a big green one. It would be kind of cool. Right at the top there. Yeah, just the one. I like it. It's square. It's a very interesting button. And it's made out of stone. So I know it's vintage. But it just looks so cute. I can't help it. Because then it definitely, it's that green look to it. Alright. Let's pull this up. Stick that in there. Stick that in there. I should have waited until I put the cover on, or backing on this before I started putting the buttons on, but that's okay. And these are journaling cards. They are not tags, so I'm not... The difference with what I see as a journaling card compared to a tag is... I'll show you actually. So, journaling card, tag. It has the corners cut off at the top. Or, like in this situation, I rounded the corners at the top. A lot of my journaling cards will be rounded all four corners or not rounded at all. That's how I've been doing it. Some people do their own way, but that's how Gail Augustinelli describes doing with her journals, how she interprets between a journaling card or a tag. Because it gets very confusing, and if you're new at this, the words ephemera and pockets and everything, just, it gets confusing. For not just you, but everybody. I call ephemera when you're doing not only pockets, but you're doing tags and everything. So I got one there. Okay. So there should be one at the beginning. Okay, we got one of these here. There. So this may not fit perfectly, but that's okay. I can clip the bit of the corner that isn't going to fit right. Not a big deal. No one's even going to notice. And I am using my art glitter glue for this one. And this one I'm going to clip this part to just an itty bitty bit. And while I let things like this dry, I'll stick my tags or journaling cards that are going to go into that spot, into that page, so I don't lose it. Also, if you're wondering what I did to these Project Life cards, this is food coloring, tea dye, coffee dye. That's what I did in order to make, I put stencils over top of it. So what I did was line them up right next to each other, plop my stencil down, and sprayed with food coloring and water mixture in a little bottle like this. That's why this bottle actually is probably looking pretty gross. Same as this one. This one I did watercolor and acrylic paint. I don't think I'm going to do the watercolor and acrylic paint anymore. I didn't really like how that turned out. But that's how I got the effects on my different ones. I've been experimenting to make my own little sprays in order to color up my pieces. Like recently I bought frosting coloring. We'll see how it works. I want to experiment with it before I say it will work or it won't work. I'm thinking it's a lot like food coloring, but because it says specifically frosting, who knows. I hope you enjoyed this video. Have a great day or night. Bye.